Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's vlog, we are going to talk about the 10 financial mistakes foreigners make in the Philippines. Stick around. So if you're planning to move here in the Philippines or you are already living here, this video is going to save you a lot of money, stress, and headaches. While the Philippines can be a paradise, a lot of foreigners end up broke, scam, or stuck, all because they made simple but costly financial mistakes. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the 10 most common money traps that foreigners fall into, and exactly how you can avoid them. Number 1 is overpaying for rent. Let's start with the rent, one of the biggest recurrent expenses. If you walk into a property and they hear your accent, the price suddenly doubles. Trust me, it happens more than often you think. What you can do is always compare prices in local Facebook groups, ask a local friend or trusted contact to help you negotiate the price. Search for your future home 2 weeks or a month before moving so that you will avoid rushing, renting a crappy place or a location that is not suitable for you. And by this, you can choose the right apartment, the right location for you ahead of time. Number 2 is misjudging the cost of living. The Philippines is cheaper than the West, but a lot of expats treat every day like it's a vacation. Drinking cocktails every day, going to restaurants every day, resorts, buying imported goods, and the cost adds up. What you can do is track your spending for 30 days. This way, you will learn what you want, what you need, where you spend so much money, and how much your budget will be. And this way, you can make a monthly budget, and you can also mix a local lifestyle, shopping in local markets for fruits and vegetables, using a tricycle for transportation, or renting a motorbike. And the third one is a tricky one, buying a property in someone else's name. So this one gets messy because foreigners cannot own a land here in the Philippines. So some put it in a partner's name, but guess what happens after a breakup or a fight? You will never have a say about that land. So best avoid to purchasing a land. What you can do is get legal advice when you really want to purchase or build a business here. There are other ways to own the property. I believe you can have a corporation or lease the land, things like this. Always ask for legal advice. If you are not married, avoid buying a land. And if you really want to own your own place here in the Philippines, condominiums are options for expats, for long-term, or just leasing. Number 4 is falling for scams or sketchy business deals. You are new, you have cash, and you want to invest. That's exactly who scammers are looking for. I have seen and heard lots of expats losing thousands of money to shady partners or fake crypto schemes. I get it, you are retired and you want to grow or have some extra income with your pension, but you could lose your hard-earned money if you don't do your research. So I suggest that before investing in anything, you do your research. I suggest that don't trust people. Don't trust people too fast without doing your research. Do background checks and don't invest in something that you don't know or you don't have any knowledge at all. It's better to keep your money and not grow them than risk your money on something that you don't have any knowledge at all. Because if the ROI sounds too good to be true, it is. Number 5 is becoming the ATM in the relationship. This one is tough. Love is real and many relationships here are beautiful and real and thriving. But some see foreigners as financial opportunities, not life partners. So be careful with the scheme of my mom is sick, my phone is broken, my sister needs a tuition, things like this. So avoid giving money early in the relationship. Pay attention to the red flags, guilt trips, constant emergencies, the pressure to sponsor the family, because real love doesn't come with receipts. Number 6 is ignoring the visa costs. So staying illegal in any country costs money. Every month or two, you'll be renewing your visa. You're gonna need to pay for your ACR card and maybe getting exit clearances. So to avoid penalties, I would suggest that you will have a reminder on your phone ahead of time before your visa extension so that you will avoid getting penalties, because even if the penalty is very cheap, but if that piles up, it will still be a lot of money to pay. The budget of the visa is around $30 to $70 per extension. You can also look into long-term options like SRRV, work permits, or investor visas. So number 7 is importing stuff that you don't need. I get it. You miss Amazon and your favorite shampoo, your favorite chocolate, your favorite food, the luxury that you have back in the West. But importing can be costly. The custom fees will surprise you. So I suggest that you do a balikbayan box. You use balikbayan boxes for bulk items from your home country. I'm pretty sure you can buy local options here that you have in the West. Maybe not the same quality, but could be closer to what you have in the West. Or ship only what you really can't find locally. Number 8 is not having health insurance. So this is very important. One hospital visit here in the Philippines could wipe you out financially. Even though healthcare here is cheaper, it's not free. There's no free health insurance here in the Philippines, especially for foreigners. My advice is to get expat travel insurance, which if you are looking for a travel insurance, I have a link in the description down below. Safety Wing Travel Insurance, the only travel insurance that I recommend. They have tons of options for what you need, wherever you need. I have a link in the description down below. The other thing is that emergencies can happen. So make sure that you always have money that is ready to be accessed in your ATM that you can easily withdraw in case of emergency. The number 9 is living like a tourist every day. So it's very tempting to live like you are on vacation every day here in the Philippines. Tropical country, cheap beers, cheap food, affordable resorts and services, but that's not very sustainable. I suggest that you stay out of the tourist area to avoid overpriced goods and services. You can treat the first month like a test drive to see what you need and what you want living here in the Philippines. Mix social time with quiet time and just learn to enjoy the slow life here in the Philippines. Number 10 is no emergency plan. So life changes fast. Breakups, natural disasters, family calls you home. If you don't have a backup plan, things could go quickly and scary. So I suggest that keep at least 2 to 3 months of savings that is easy for you to access. Always have enough money to book a flight. I've seen a lot of foreigners here in the news and Facebook posts, foreigners that ended up living on the street or they didn't have enough money to return to their home country because they didn't plan properly. They didn't save for emergency plans. So I think this is very important that you have emergency plan. Keep your documents updated and pay your visa extension and keep your documents safe and always with you. The Philippines can be an amazing place to live, but it's not just about palm trees and cheap beers. If you do your research and stay smart and updated and avoid these traps and respect the culture, you can build a life that's not only affordable but freeing. Drop a comment below if you have seen any of these mistakes or if you have done some of these mistakes or if you've got one to add. This is the end of this vlog and thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like this video, and I will see you guys again soon. Paalam!